Hey there, it's Andrew Marlow with Marlow's Mortgage Minute. I hope you're having a great morning. This video this week is a request from an agent from last week. They had reached out asking about 2-1 buy downs and thought it'd be a good video, and I agree. It's a very hot topic right now. And yeah, so this video is going to be going over what a 2-1 buy down is and who's it for. I'm going to try and keep it quick for the beginning. So if you don't have a lot of time, watch the first minute or so, get the quick hits, and then come back. I'm going to put spreadsheets at the end of this as well, so you can kind of see the numbers and see how it works for the buyers. Stick around if you have time. If not, come back whenever you might need it. So what is a 2-1 buy down? A 2-1 buy down is basically the buyers buying the interest rate down artificially for the first 2 years. It's a temporary rate buy down. So the first year, your rate's going to be 2% lower than the current market rates. Second year, it's going to be 1% lower than the current market rates. How it works is typically by utilizing a seller credit for the buy down. That credit is put into an escrow account, which that escrow account then pays the payment difference between what the buyer is making the payment of and what the actual mortgage payment would be. That escrow account's paying that difference for the 2 years. Now, if if rates drop and the buyer wants to refinance, they can refinance at any time. They don't lose that money. That money gets refinanced or gets applied to the principal balance in the refinance. So it's great for buyers and for sellers. Honestly, it's a great strategy for buyers to help them keep the lower mortgage payment in a high interest rate environment, and it's good for sellers and listing agents because you don't have to do a price reduction every time. You can do, hey, if this house has been sitting for a little bit, let's advertise it 10K 2-1 buy down for any buyers. Instead of dropping the purchase price or the list price. It's really a win-win for all parties involved, as long as the sellers are on the fence about keeping the value where it is anyways. And yeah, so now I'm going to pull up some different charts to kind of show you an example of how these work. All right, so here we have a chart showing 4 different 2-1 buy downs. One at 350K, 450K, 550K, and then 650K or 647,200. All of them have the same par rate. So the par rate would be 6.75. That's roughly about where the current market rate is as of today. And they all show the same buy down. So 2-1 buy down. So each of them has 4.75 as the first year, 5.75 as the second year. So take a look at, let's just say the 350K. So the first year savings, the first year principal and interest payment would be $1,826 as opposed to $2,271. So they're saving $445 per month in the first year. Second year, rate goes up a little bit, so the payment goes up a little bit. They're still saving $248 per month the second year as well. The total seller credit that was needed to be able to get that 2-1 buy down for them would be about $8,000, so nothing crazy. It's definitely within the realm of seller credits. But that is really the meat and potatoes of a 2-1 buy down. If you have any scenarios you want me to try and run numbers on, or if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Also, feel free to share this with any clients or anybody you think might benefit from watching it as well. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a great weekend.